Can you just open up an offshore bank account, put your money in the offshore bank, and therefore avoid the additional cost and complication of setting up an offshore trust? And I often will receive inquiries from some of our clients about directly getting our help to open an account in Switzerland or the Middle East somewhere and moving the stocks and bonds to an offshore bank. Used to be able to do this a decade ago, but today it's not impossible, but almost impossible and very expensive for a U.S. citizen to open up a foreign bank account. And this is because there have been statutes or treaties in the last decade or so where the U.S. authorities, criminal and taxing authorities, have been given access to foreign trust. And secondly, the foreign banks themselves have been reluctant to open accounts for U.S. citizens because it sort of puts them under the gun or the investigation of U.S. authorities. So we know of very few banks, and there are a few, but very few banks that will directly open up an offshore account. And secondly, the banking cost to open the account and actually have individual transactions is very high. We find, and our clients find, that overall the most cost-efficient and effective way to protect money is to first open up a foreign trust, typically Cook Islands today, and have the trustee of the trust open up a bank account and financial accounts. And then by you transferring your assets, the title to the accounts to the trustee of the foreign trust can open up a financial account in their own jurisdiction or in the EU somewhere at very well established banks. And that way you indirectly but effectively have put your money outside the risk of a U.S. court system in a foreign bank account. So again, the foreign bank account or the foreign institutions will readily open accounts for a non-U.S. citizen offshore trustee. And there are no impediments to that, and there's not a reluctance to open the accounts. And then you effectively get the offshore account by opening the trust. But it's, in the end, much more cost efficient to establish foreign accounts through the structure of an offshore trust.